Hi everybody, welcome back to Quarantine's Day 5 video breakdown. This is a video breakdown of Elliot rolling Brandon in a private lesson yesterday. So let's get started here. So starting with Elliot playing guard and Brandon looking to pass on top. Elliot's playing knee shield, Brandon's going to wrap the leg and try and kind of walk around, which actually worked pretty well. Elliot did recover though right at the end by going north-south for a second, very good. Brandon's relentless with the pass and squeezing the legs together, forcing Elliot to just basically try to stiff arm to delay that. He did get back to close, which is like a temporary break. I like the inside control Brandon has on top here. All right, you got his posture back. So now with your posture, you should be able to open again and starting the same pass routine. This time, Elliot's doing a great job of recovering the second Brandon passes. So Brandon's still hugging and squeezing, trying to walk around. Elliot's sitting up with his hand base behind him so he can't get driven over easily, which is the right thing to do. Looking for the choke here if it's ever available, but here you got to go to turtle. You got to try to scoot your hips back, Elliot. Failed. Brandon did have a lot of pressure, so it's just a good pass. Shoulder pressure should be coming on right now. Brandon's hand is flat on the mat instead of being under the neck like it should be. He tried to fix it, but at this point, the legs are fighting you again. Elliot recovered very nicely. Basically, Elliot recovered right there because Brandon didn't. I'm going to rewind the tape. Because now the shoulder pressure is not done right, Elliot can easily turn his whole body toward Brandon and lift with the underhook. And he's just going to do that to recover. Once you get a chance to put pressure on, you got to turn their head away from you or that'll happen. So we're back to the guard fight. Brandon's got a wrist pin and is going to look for that leg weave and sprawl around pass that he likes. Elliot's doing a good job entering honey hole from the bottom there, right to the heel hook. You gotta always be very careful when the bottom Z guard player puts that top leg over like that. You know they're gonna go for your leg. Looks like that's what I'm already mentioning right now. All right, so starting again with this pass, Brandon's got a lot of pressure. He's looking to hop right past Elliot's hooks, forcing Elliot to work really hard to defend that. He did a good job there getting up to turtle, to front headlock, but he kind of blew it. I don't know how that happened exactly, but it was a great scramble. Elliot on the top, Brandon on the top, settling on top side. You can never stop in a transition like that. Even if you're tired, when things are in motion, you got to finish it. You don't want to end up where Elliot did on the bottom. So Brandon steps over to the mount and is looking at walking his arm up. Though it looks like his hips are pretty light here. I wouldn't be surprised if he got rolled or at least lifted at the hips. Again, this is just like side control. I'd like to see a lot more pressure on Elliot's head because now you're giving him no threat, so Elliot can just lift and defend and recover guard. He went for the head wrap. Elliot's back on the leg. At least, Brandon, you stood that time. That's good. Yep, you're really just fighting legs and sweeps when you're standing. Right back to knee cuts. Keep pressuring for this pass. That was a very good knee cut with no hesitation. Elliot tried to go to turtle but got stuck. Back to the bottom. I like the what time is it pressure, but I would prefer shoulder pressure here, Brandon. I would prefer you turn Elliot's head away from you. Like you're trying it, but a little late, and now like you're still not getting the turn. You got to turn his head. That was a good attempt. It's kind of like a long way to go in one motion, though. But very good repass right after the recovery. Elliot's guard's looking really good with the recovery. Brandon's passing also very good. But again, no weight on him. So you're on side here, but you have no shoulder pressure. You're not sprawled on him. You're just chilling. So Elliot can be very comfortable on the bottom. I don't like that. I want the person on the bottom to be miserable. Now you're mounted again, but again, your hips are so high, you're light. I like the leg wrap you're doing, but you're going to have to let go of that to submit him. And when you do, he's going to lift your hips or just recover his knees like that. So Brandon, you are lowering your head a little too much throughout all this stuff, making the head wrap possible. It's a really nice, quick Kimura grab. You give up the roll to not get tapped, which is smart. but you don't want to be there. Good roll with the underhook. Super good. When you lost to Kimura there, Elliot, you let him have an underhook. I'm going to rewind that. So Elliot's going to jump for a Kimura right now, which is very good, and he starts ripping it. Brandon rolls, starts straightening his arm. As soon as you lose a Kimura, Elliot, don't let him get an underhook. But what happens? He gets an underhook, and that allows him to get all the way on top. The underhook is a very key point there. I'd like to see Elliot doing some more head snaps or arm drags there when he's sitting up, because Brandon is not standing, so you don't need to go to your back right here. All right, now he's standing, so going to your back is preferred for me. Hand fight. Good wrist pin for Brandon. Start cutting those knees. Get your knees high. Your legs just, there you go. That looks better. Switch to the pressure. I like that. I know that's your pass. It's good for you. Don't get rolled. Yeah, he was about to get rolled with the buttercup sweep, so he wrapped the leg to stop it. That was a good read on Elliot's reaction. This is where you want to fight that hand and get shoulder pressure. You got a full mount, but again, you don't have your legs tucked so your hips are light. You're putting pressure now, which is better, but not enough. Like, he's still chilling right there. He's going to lift you. Yeah. Now you have more pressure. You should have been doing this from the very beginning. So you want to shrink your hips lower here to get that shoulder under the neck. You can tell what you're looking for, so he's going to bridge and fight it. Yeah, no surprise there. So now Elliot's on the top, looking for the back. Brandon's defending well. You have two underhooks. Why are you not bridging right now? This is not where you hang out. If you have the underhook, you got to go before he takes it away from you or makes it a Kimura threat. The wall definitely saved Elliot there. So you got your head wrapped. You're okay if you can pass. I would have rolled the other way, but that also worked. Elliot again not having the underhook on the top. Got him reversed. Front headlock battle was good here. That was an excellent little scramble. Back to the middle. All right, let's see if we can get another pass with some pressure, Brandon. Knee cut. Yep, good follow. Don't wait. Don't wait. Like right now, you should be passing. You don't want to hang out here and not move. You're just giving Elliot a chance to plot how to get a Kimura or a guillotine or shrimp away. That's going to be time. That was a very good roll. A lot of tough transitions. Super good. Hope you guys enjoyed the breakdown. And yeah, do another one tomorrow. Figure out how to stop this.